My night is officially made here at AVN 2018 in Las Vegas. First time for me ever to be here. I couldn't ask for more. She's been, you can use so many adjectives to describe Sarah Vandella, but for me, I call her the genuine article, Sarah Vandella. Sarah, thank you so much for coming on the High Spot podcast. How are you?
Oh my gosh, well thank you. What an introduction. It's great to see you, and thanks for coming out to AVN. I'm having such a great time so far, and yeah, it's going to be a good weekend.
Good weekend, a very busy weekend for yourself too. With all the events here, I mean, what's it like for you from the performer standpoint that you're here? Some people come up and want to talk to you and have a picture taken with you. What's it like from your perspective? Is it a little sometimes overwhelming at times?
It can be overwhelming. However, thank God for familiar faces. It's really great to see some of the same fans that have been coming around year after year supporting me and my colleagues here. So that's great because you develop a rapport and a friendship, really. As far as the other fans that are newer, yeah, it can be a little overwhelming, but everyone's been really great so far, and I'm at a great booth, AVN booth at the AVN show. You can't really ask for a better booth.
You can't. A better person too, right here.
Aw, thank you. But yeah, I mean, it's just super fun and awesome to see everyone. It's like a big family reunion.
Well, in terms of reunion, yeah, everybody seems to be really friendly here. A nice little friendly atmosphere that I can tell just for a few minutes being here since we started. Something I wanted to address with you is that, you've been in the business for a good amount of time. You celebrated your 10-year anniversary in the porn business. When was that?
March. Last March, 2017.
I've always been interested in, not necessarily in the adult film industry, but anywhere. It's kind of hard to keep relevancy for 10 straight years. That means there's a lot of hard work and consistency behind it. What would you say is the attribute or the quality you could describe that's kept you in that limelight where people can still see your content, people still know about you?
Well, thank you so much. I believe that just the will to want to do it and the desire and the need to do it. I love what I do, and I just always wanted to continue to get better. And if you're not moving better or getting better, you're always going to be going worse or going backwards. You never really stay in the same spot. So I got hotter, I got better, I got, just better, I guess. I don't even know. It's crazy, but I still love it, and I think that's what keeps me around is that I genuinely still enjoy being on film, and I love performing. So that doesn't hurt, No,
it doesn't hurt. Obviously, the enthusiasm hasn't left, which is a really big thing for you, obviously. You're always very enthusiastic. I've seen all your interviews, and obviously in what you do, you're very enthusiastic about this. That's why I called you the genuine article when we did this interview. When it comes to social media, it's so high out there. You seem to be very active on it now. Now it seems like more than maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it's the way to go. It's the modern day business card. So how do you utilize social media to your extent to help promote your brand and make it even better?
Yeah, that's a great point. Usually just reaching out with fans, letting them know when content's available, when I'll be at functions like this or feature dancing events. So really using the social media platform to promote anything Sarah Vandella, appearances, new scenes, new content on my website, things like that. So it's really great, and you're right, it is the modern day business card. It's crazy. It's so, all you need to know about someone, you go on their social media and you see what you need to see, and it's definitely not like it used to be. So
there are definitely positives behind it. There are obviously negatives behind it as well. In the last couple of months, there have been some unfortunate losses in the adult film industry. How important is it for you to keep a positive mindset and have positive people around you so that you can kind of ignore all the negativity that surrounds not just the adult film industry, but anything anybody does?
Yeah, I mean, staying with positive people, having a positive support group outside of work, which August didn't have, and unfortunately I don't believe those other girls had either. And it's very sad. We lost some beautiful ladies this year, last year, in the last few months actually, which is a hard way to start a new year, but it just proves to show the power of words and that we need to be kind and compassionate, not judgmental and mean. And I just hope that our industry can learn from this and we can come together as performers and have each other's back instead of trying to divide each other. And my heart goes out. My heart goes out.
Like I said, this is my first time here in Vegas, so I remember driving down here late at night, seeing the T-Mobile Arena. Immediately I'm thinking, I said to Jeff, who's my tag team partner holding the camera right now, I'm like, I feel like a UFC fighter, like I'm getting ready for a fight because you're in there. It's have you gone to any of these types of sporting events? Have you gone to like a Golden Knights game? Have you gone to a UFC event?
I wish. I would love to. I would love to see a hockey game or go to, a wrestling or, Is it wrestling?
It's UFC, it's mixed
UFC,
martial arts.
Mixed martial arts.
But we are a wrestling
MMA.
podcast. Yeah, we are a wrestling
Oh,
podcast
I love
as
that.
well.
Go Bellas. No,
Go
sorry.
Bellas. I mean, that
Breeze
being-
back. Yeah, Green mode.
Exactly. That being said, they celebrated the 25th anniversary. The women's revolution in terms of women's
beautiful.
wrestling is improved. So, you were always a fan of wrestling, or did you kind of just touch base and see it every now and then?
My brother was a huge wrestling fan growing up. In fact, he got to meet The Rock when he was a kid, and so
I'm so jealous right now.
Right, and me too. And just always grew up around it, loved it. And when it became more mainstream, like on the E! Show, Total Divas and whatnot, I caught my attention. I'm definitely one of those girls that loves my guilty pleasure reality TV. I have no shame about that. But I just started watching and I was like, wow, these women are such badasses. They're incredible athletes, and just, really, it's really cool to see how people put their lives and their bodies on the line out there, kind of like how we do in the adult film industry. Wrestlers are incredible performers, so it's really cool. It's inspiring, actually.
It is. They present larger-than-life type of personas,
Absolutely.
and obviously here it's a fantasy, it's a persona you're putting out there, but again, there's a lot behind it too.
Oh, yeah.
So in closing, for me, what I'm always interested in, you keep yourself very busy. You're obviously on a busy schedule. You get to dictate your own schedule, which is great, but again, trying to get ahead in life and trying to increase your brand, you have to do a lot of things. What do you do to unwind, to allow yourself to kind of lay back and kind of enjoy the journey?
Medical marijuana. Well, now it's recreational, so yeah, definitely my marijuana. But I love yoga. I love relaxing with family and friends, watching TV, sleeping in, things like that. I'm a homebody at heart.
What is sleep?
It is necessary. Anything over 8 hours on days off is great because my body just needs it. But yeah, I'm a homebody. Unless I'm doing events like this, then I like to be out and about. But more or less, I just love to chill.
Well, Sarah, thank you so much. Where can people find you on social media?
You guys can find me on my new Instagram at legit_Sarah Vandella, and also my Twitter at Ms. Sarah Vandella. And please check out my website, sarahvandellavip.com. And thank you.
Sarah, thank you so much. In closing, because this is my first time here in Las Vegas, I want to actually help the festivities, where I want to include you into an elite club.
Oh, wow.
And what I want to do is, since it's Vegas, goddamn it, you got to do things in Vegas the right way. So I want you to put your hands up like this.
Okay.
And touch. And what that means is now you're a part of an elite group called the Jersey Wrecking Crew, which means we'll always have your back, we'll support you, and we'll always be behind you.
Let me ask you this. Are you guys Yankee fans?
I'm a Yankee fan. The guy behind the camera is a Met fan.
Fair enough. How about Giants? Are we going Giants or are we going New England? Talk dirty to me.
I'm a Giant fan.
Yes.
It's hard right now because you have
I know.
the Eagles and the
I
Patriots, but
It's
you know
tough.
what?
You're torn between two
I'm
great.
torn. I mean, what do you think about the Super Bowl? Who's going to win that one?
That's a tough one. I don't know. We'll see. More
you
will be revealed.
Sarah, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you, sweetie.
Sarah Vandella, ladies and gentlemen.